Mr. Lopez. This is DeMontre Moore, and man, it's crazy. This is my final project, and it's been a long time coming. I'm gonna be doing my final project off chapter 10, and there's a lot of key points, so let's get down to business. So, Mr. Lopez, I know you're kind of a game enthusiast like myself. If you haven't noticed, I'm wearing the Goku black hoodie, and it kind of goes into my first key point and effects of gaming and it had on the culture. Dragon Ball Z, cartoon show, anime, we all know it, it's greatness. You know it, I know it, but it transferred over into this great game as far as Kakarot. And that leads me to say that, you know, gaming culture has come a long way from, you know, having Atari and just playing, you know, simple stick games. You got cartoons, you got entertainment, sports, media, and even now to, you know, something as simple as my son. I have a 1-year-old son, and I love talking about him any chance I get. So with that being said, we have like the Leapster Pad. With the Leapster Pad, it's a game, but the concept of gaming included educational purposes, and we all know how Leapster work, but it's crazy how you can trick a child to thinking that he's playing a game to learn. So throughout, you know, this chapter, I think that video game has influenced a lot of the things that we have done. And as far as little bitty things that we don't even know, is something as simple as a Leapster tablet or a video game as in Dragon Ball Z, or something as simple as you being on your smart TV on your Roku and playing an app on there. So there's a lot of different ways that video games have impacted us. Point 2. All right, hopefully that looked a lot cooler on video than as it did in my head. But I have my game, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If controversial issues was an image, in my opinion, this game embodied it. It is a walking controversial issue, and maybe that's why it did so good. It embodies every controversial issue you can think of: sex, violence, sex, violence. I mean, at the end of the day, what else do you want? I mean, you have some facts in there about Greek mythology, that's good, but I can go beat people up. You have the blood, the gore, stabbing people. You know, you can go from picking the male character to the female character, and then throughout different scenarios, depending on your response to certain situations, you can go from being in a fight to walking off from a fight to a guy or a girl hitting on you to, depending on how you respond to them, you can turn around and get in a fight to them, or you can be taking them to the bar in there and having a drink of moosh on the game, and next thing you know, you're in their cabin. So I recommend, you know, if you're adult, our age, go play this game, but don't have your younger ones playing. But there's no better way to explain controversial issues.
Point 13.
Or should I say 3? So my third and final point is blurring the boundary lines between video gaming, entertainment, communication, and information. Although the gaming world has started out as, you know, a simple game as Pong, Snake, you know, a getaway or, you know, a stress reliever, technology is advanced, and so with this advancing, you know, this is another way for people to pass along their information, data, and stuff like that. Something as simple as these games, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You can find out a lot about, you know, Greek mythology, sorry, tongue twister. Greek mythology, and as far as the gods, what they mean, what they stand for. And there's a lot of facts in there that I didn't realize that actually was dead on the money. You got NBA 2K, a simple sports game. Yeah, you go over here to play this, and some people use it as a getaway and envisioning themselves being a professional athlete. Even when you go into my career mode, you know, when you first started playing 2K, it was all about playing people online. But now you can go in depth as far as picking and choosing what endorsements you get, draft day leading up to it. And with all that being said, you're getting information once again. So now you're going in between that line of fact and reality. This is like a realistic game. It's realistic fiction. It's not fact, but this is really can happen. Everything that you do as far as the draft process, this is really dead on the money. And then when you go to Dragon Ball Z, although this is a game, I feel like it fits the concept of, you know, going and escaping to a different world and the place and the reason that you play the game. this can't be obtained. I can't shoot beams from my hand and stuff like that. But also I can pick up facts about different communities as far as the anime community and the way they interpret things. And a lot of their culture is engulfed in anime. And just something as simple as these 3 games right here, I'm hitting all different phases of the world as far as, Greek to Americanized to anime. So at the end of the day, this line it's not being blurred. It's a melting pot. Just like in this world, everything is a melting pot, and there's some type of facts and information in between this. And so with this being said, I really enjoyed myself. Thanks and gigging.